All right, let's continue on in this current season Formula E exhibition. Of course, we're talking about 2020 and 21. All right, so Tier 2 is the second stint at Hong Kong Showcase 2. All right, so we'll start with the cup. Now we got the double lap count, 2 laps instead of just a single lap cup, and the grid should be twice as large. So instead of 4 cars, we should have 8 cars. Yes, we do. All right. And it is going to be the regular daytime race, although it really doesn't make much difference morning or afternoon or daytime. Visibility is all fine. So here we go. Tight cornering. Chasing behind Jackknife, and seems like we don't have drafting. That's a bummer. Trying to remember, did we not have drafting in last season also? Oh, that sound is just awful. As expected, pretty easy picking. That is good enough for another gold trophy and worth 600 fame points this time. And pays out 11,700 Motorsport dollars. I think out of the 3 circuits, Hong Kong is the smallest one. I think. All right, and once you go through the actual season with the cars that you have to win or purchase as opposed to free car, of course, we get other venues other than these 3. Like we get Melbourne. I think we get some. I want to say Hockenheim Nationals in there as well. You know, so once we get to that point, we'll talk about it. But for now, yes, I know I might actually make some progress in the current season once I win the car. But for now, let's continue on with the showcase number 2. Next event, we'll take on Speed Snap, which happens, of course, at the very far end of the circuit, near the finish line. Target 168.5. All right. So it is all about how well can you handle that sort of that parabolica kind of that wide curve without losing grip or speed. Right. So this is all fine. This part. I think I passed that 174. Yep. Good enough. And it is worth 3,000 Motorsport dollars. Not bad for something that short. Right? Hardly took any time at all. Alright, that is gold trophy number 5 of 6 needed at our first venue, Hong Kong. And it does unlock the next tier, which is the New York. But we'll just go in order. And no, Exhibition Series does not have 25% or 75% completion rewards. It's only 50% and 100. I mean, yeah, not enough. Alright, let's tackle the final event at Hong Kong, which is going to be Formula E event. Now, that's the one that you have to manage battery. As I said earlier, they give you plenty of battery in the exhibition races, so you don't have to really worry too much about running out of battery. But in regular season race, or possibly in the special event to win the new car, you may have to coast a bit more in order to conserve your battery at times. So that's something to keep in mind if you're not used to this type of race in the game, because it is a unique feature to Formula E. Not just any electric cars like IDR or those Porsche and Audi electric cars that were introduced in the game recently, or oh gosh, old Renault one from back in the day. None of those you need to worry about batteries. Only time batteries matter is with these Formula E racers. So we got 22% of battery given. So divided up to 2. So basically 11% per lap. Right? Give and take a few. Since first lap will take a few more because we're obviously starting from standing. Versus lap 2 will be rolling into it. So that's a shame that we don't have a drafting, do we? Not even in Formula E. Nope. We're moving so slow, it's difficult to tell. Okay, I'm gonna let Existent go first, so I can kind of verify that we're not getting. Nah, I don't think we're getting the drafting here. Not to mention these guys are moving so slow. But yeah, that should trigger the drafting if there were a thing here, but it seems it's not. Could be an oversight. Because when we were doing the limited time series for the Bentley Continental GT3, the series that cars featured in, like exclusive series and the Motorsports season, drafting is fully active, but not in the limited time series. So I have a feeling it might just be an oversight on Fire Monkey's part. So maybe they will address it in the future, but for now, we're not gonna get that. And look at that, we got some just under 7%, 6.5% of battery left at the end. So as I was saying, plenty of battery that you're given. All right, so worth 11,700 motorsport dollars once again for those 2 laps, brings my tally up to 45. I didn't start out at 0 because I did do oh gosh, the time trial competition at Berlin, which I did manage to get into the top 1%, I think, the rank B, which pays out 50 gold. Obviously, it means nothing at this point because for the Berlin event, once you win a Formula E car to use, you can put on your tuning setups, which will drastically improve your car's performance, even though it's gonna be the New York tuning setup. It's still gonna help at Berlin regardless. Anywho, that'll do it for the Tier 2, the Hong Kong Showcase number 2. And we'll continue on to New York Showcase in the next video, so stay tuned and we'll catch you guys there.